Hi, my name is Chrissy Langwell, and I am the romance author of about 18 books, including this one, The Jilted Lovers Club. And I'm also the president of Redwood Writers, which is celebrating its 50th anniversary. And I don't think that I would be the author that I am today without a community of writers to surround me in my writing. So thank you to Redwood Writers for everything that it's done for me.
Happy 50th anniversary, Redwood Writers. This is Linda C. McCabe, one of your past presidents. I currently am writing epic historic fantasy set in the time of Charlemagne. I know, that's a mouthful. But I want to mark that back when I was president in 2005, I realized that we had not celebrated the 25th anniversary that happened in 2000. So I set about having us to celebrate the 30th anniversary. It was a big deal. And we had an event at the Wolf House restaurant in Glen Ellen because it had a Jack London theme to it. And we had about 30 people show up, many of them past presidents, and it was a marvelous way of looking back and then looking forward. And that helped us tremendously get energy to continue because back at the time when I took over as president, we were at risk of closing due to attrition. And that event helped propel us in the future. And one other thing that helped us was the thought by Karen Batchelor to have an anthology. And so with the help of Kate Farrell and Karen Batchelor, we had the first anthology go out from our membership when I was president. And we have done that every year since. And it is a marvelous thing that we are doing. So once again, happy anniversary.
Hello, my name is Linda Loveland Reed, and I'm past president of Redwood Writers. And it was during that time that I wrote and produced my two novels that are now on Amazon. I would have never been able to do that without Redwood Writers and everything that I learned. But it's more than that. It's the friendships that I have had that have gone down through the years. I love Redwood Writers. Thank you.
I am a past president of Redwood Writers. My genre is psychological horror, psychological suspense, and psychological thrillers, along with urban fantasy and poetry. I was a member of Redwood Writers when I lived in Santa Rosa, and I am in Cincinnati now, but I'm still a member of Redwood Writers. Redwood Writers did so much for me in helping me to become a better writer, a better communicator, a better teacher, and a better editor. I am so happy that I am a member and was a member, and Redwood Writers is the best. Thank you.
Years is a big deal. My name is Sean Langell. I'm the current vice president, past president of the club. Redwood Writers is one of the largest clubs in all of the California Writers Club. If it wasn't for this club, I don't know if I would have done this or the other four books that I've written. It's helped me become a better writer, and it's actually changed the entire trajectory of the rest of my life. So happy birthday. And if you're not familiar with the club, show up. We meet on the third Saturday of the month at 11 o'clock from 11 to 1:30. And it is a dynamite group of people that is all focused on writers helping writers. Come join us. Happy birthday.
If I can think of it. All right. Hi, I'm Judy M. Baker, and I am an author. Now, I didn't always think of myself as one until I came to Redwood Writers. I was someone who helped other authors get their work out into the world. But since becoming a member, With the publication of the 2025 prose anthology Moonshadow, that will be my 20th book up on my Amazon author page. And it's all because of the support, the love, the inspiration, and the challenge I have had with writing short stories, memoir, poetry, running contests. Oh my goodness. If you want to make your career bloom as an author, happy anniversary, Redwood Writers. Writers helping writers.
I'm Marlon Johnstone. I write science fiction and fantasy. Redwood Writers has been great for me. There's been just so much wonderful opportunity to socialize with other writers. I've learned so much from the presenters at the monthly meetings, and I enjoy the lots of anthologies and contests and opportunities to write things I never would have written otherwise and to get them out in the world where other people can appreciate them. And it can't be overstated how great it is to have a source for collected knowledge. If you have any question at all about writing, somebody there is going to know the answer, and that's pretty great. Happy 50th, Redwood Writers.
My name is Richard Eugene McCallum. I write in many genres, but Redwood Writers published my poem, Hot Flash and Just So, breaking into a new genre, poetry for me. In addition, I believe I will have an entry in their 2025 anthology Moonshadow. The submission, blind judging, editing, and publication have helped me as a writer tremendously. Happy 50th, Redwood Writers.
I have published 2 books of a series, Love and Mystery. I have also written and published a screenplay based on love and mystery. At the moment, I am working on short stories. Writers Club often invites professionally experienced and sometimes famous authors who share with members of the club their experience along with practical techniques. This provides me with inspiration and great ideas for future works. Happy 50th, Redwood Writers.
Hi, my name is Denise Rambanis. I write poetry and children's stories as well as other fiction and nonfiction. And since joining the Redwood Writers, I have found a supportive community of writers to learn from, create with, be inspired by, and celebrate successes with. I'm more encouraged and feel more support for my writing than ever before. Happy 50th, Redwood Writers.
Hello, I'm Elizabeth Dennison. I'm a newer member of Redwood Writers. I was lucky enough to join right before the Redwood Writers Conference in 2024. And the Redwood Writers, first of all, helped me claim my identity as a writer. And now, almost miraculously, I'm going to be published next summer, 2026, with my memoir, Shannon's Spirit Speaks, A Woman Walking in Two Worlds. So thank you for embracing me on this journey and helping me along. Happy 50th anniversary, Redwood Writers.
Woo! Great. Hi, I'm Audrey Kalman, and I've been a writer all my life, but a member of Redwood Writers only for a couple of years since I moved here to Sonoma County. And I love the fact that I was able to slip into this organization. I had been a member of the California Writers Club SF Peninsula branch for many, many, many years, and to find such a warm and welcoming community of writers waiting here for me in Sonoma County was amazing. I have really benefited from the community, the meetings, the camaraderie, and just the support of other writers who are walking along on this journey. I now write fiction with a dark edge about what goes awry when human connection is missing from our lives, and I'm always working on something new. I'm working on a novel right now, so having that support is absolutely key, and I hope, happy birthday, 50th, happy birthday anniversary, and I hope you are around for at least another 50, if not more.
Curtis Moran here. I'm a Redwood Writers member several years now. And what I've learned, so many things, especially all the different things that you don't think about as a writer because you're focusing on, in my case, fiction, but what about haiku? What about memoirs and so on? So Redwood has provided this opportunity to expand the concept of what writing is all about. One of the key things that I also learned was sharing. By asking other people to look at part of your manuscript, you realize, oh, I think I should put that in a different place in the story. Anyway, happy anniversary, Redwood Writers, and join us.
Hi, I'm Pamela Heck. I write short story, memoir, poetry, and also books for children. And I had this idea circling in my head for more than 30 years about a picture book for kids. But it wasn't until I joined Redwood Writers that I received the support and the tools necessary to make my book, my award-winning book, Amazing Animals, Fun Facts for Kids, a reality. So happy anniversary, Redwood Writers. I couldn't have done it without you.
Hi, my name is Roy Camarillo. Relatively new to this organization. I was an English teacher and helped others write. I was a journalist. I was a technical writer, but for the very first time, I'm writing crime fiction, and I've come to be with people who can help me do it better, and they can help you. Redwood Writers, 50 years they've been doing this. Come and join them. Happy anniversary, happy birthday.
My name is Carl Cady. I write poetry and fiction. I joined Redwood Writers in 2019, and I became part of a writing community for the first time. Redwood Writers taught me craft, so I learned the nuts and bolts in a way that now I can make my poetry sing and my fiction breathe. I'm so thankful for Redwood Writers, and the final thing that Redwood Writers has done for me is they've taught me marketing. So I've learned how to get my books and how to get my writing out into the world. Happy 50th, Redwood Writers.
My name's Lisa Manterfield, and I joined Redwood Writers about 10 years ago when I moved from Southern to Northern California, and I left behind my writing community and wanted a new one. But I had no idea how many opportunities there would be in the club. And through the club, I found my agent because I took a class that was offered through Redwood Writers. I entered a contest that got me to a conference, that got me to pitch in front of an agent and hopefully very soon get a book deal. So for writing community, for craft, for connectivity, for people helping one another, and for moving your career forward, Redwood Writers has been amazing for me. So happy anniversary, happy half century.
Hi, I'm Elaine Rock, and I primarily write biography and memoir. I joined Redwood Writers in 2014, and if it weren't for the friendly and knowledgeable members and professional speakers at meetings and conferences, my biography of Barbara Dusty Rhodes, flight attendant, would have never seen the light of day or won the awards it has. Many thanks to the Redwood Writers for all they do, and a happy 50th anniversary.
Hi, my name is Chrissy Langwell, and I am the current president of Redwood Writers. I joined in 2012, so that's about almost 14 years ago I joined. And I joined because I was writing my first novel and getting ready to publish it, and wanted to know more about publishing and writing, and you have a community of writers. I was also very shy. I couldn't talk in front of people. Even to talk about my book, and that's how I entered. Was super shy, couldn't talk to anybody, and now I'm the dang president of the whole thing, and I'm actually able to talk in public. And all of that is to say, I believe not only did Redwood Writers give me a community, but it also gave me confidence as a writer, confidence in being able to present myself, but also confidence in knowing that I could publish a book that people want to read. I now have, from that first book, I now have about 18 books that are published, And I fully credit Redwood Writers and the support of the whole community that I've been able to do this. So happy 50th, Redwood Writers, and I am so grateful that, that this is a part of my life.
Hello, I'm Roger Lubeck, and I'm the president of the California Writers Club. And I want to take a moment to talk about the Redwood branch, because I'm also a past president of the Redwood branch of the California Writers Club, Redwood Writers. I've been a member for 10 years, and I have to say that Redwood Writers has tremendously helped me in my career as an author, as a published writer. I think I've written 12 books while I've been a member that are published. I've written a book of poetry. I didn't write any poetry or think about publishing poetry until I joined the club. Now I have over 50 published poems. I have a couple plays that were produced as 10-minute plays. I would never have written those except for the opportunity that the club allows. Beyond what it does for us as writers, I think the real benefit of the club is the welcoming membership that provide a community of folks with very different backgrounds, very different careers, but all who love writing or want to write, perhaps want to be published. I think that's the thing that is most important to me about the club. To finish, I want to thank those past presidents that are still members. Linda McCabe, Linda Loveland Reed, Robbie Summers Bryant, Sandy Baker, myself, Sean Langwell, Judy Baker, and now Chrissy Langwell. The presidents and the boards and our members have made a tremendous difference. I believe we set the model for writers helping writers. Again, congratulations.